So what is a sponsor license to allow foreign workers to work within your organisation? Hello, I'm Dominic Walker. Welcome to JMW's Inside Man YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and keep the conversation going in the comments section as well. So to answer that question, Ikram Malik is a partner within JMW's corporate immigration department. So Ikram, what are the requirements, cost and process for an organisation to obtain a sponsor license?
One of the first things that you've got to show is that you are a genuine organisation that's operating lawfully in the UK. The key things again are showing that you've got appropriate monitoring systems in place to monitor the staff existing staff that you've got, and of course the ones that you wish to sponsor. And then more importantly, it's also about understanding the duties and knowing the compliance aspects of it and what your obligations are as a sponsor. And then you've got to show that you've got a genuine vacancy that meets the skill level and the salary requirements for a skilled worker license as such. In terms of the process, the application is submitted online by the authorising officer. So as representatives, we do help, but the application is actually submitted online by the authorising officer. And once that's submitted, it takes about sort of 8 weeks under the standard process to get a decision on whether your license is granted or not. You can opt for a priority service, which then means that you get a decision within 10 working days. But that's dependent on the priority service being granted. So you put in a request. If that's granted, it's 10 working days from that particular point. And cost-wise, so your cost is either going to be £536 if you are a small sponsor or a charitable organisation, or the cost is £1,476 for medium to large sponsors, and the licence is granted for 4 years.
And what are the advantages then of a sponsor licence?
Yeah, so I mean, several really, and the key ones, of course, it really depends on the sector you operate in. So if you are, say, a business and you're looking for a skilled worker license and there is a shortage in the sector that you operate, you can't find enough workers in the UK, naturally that allows you to be able to go and then bring workers from all over, so outside of course the UK, and since Brexit, even the EU, so now they're required to come under the sponsorship unless they've got status under the EU settlement scheme. And what I find, on top of just being able to sort of bring workers from overseas, the key advantage I find is that the statistics that we look at for international students in the UK. I mean, the recent stats that I was looking at, there are somewhat about 500,000 students that come to the UK each year. Now they're all looking for jobs, for the thing. And if you haven't got a sponsor license, what you tend to sort of not get is their CVs, because a student that's advised by their university and then their program, they will look at an organization first and see if they've got a sponsor license, and they'll apply for you. So if you haven't got a sponsor license, potentially you're missing out on a lot of international candidates that are already present in the UK. So it's not just about bringing people from across the world. You could find solutions to your recruitment problems from within the UK. And then finally, I think one of the other key benefits that you have, of course, is that you can attract sort of, workers from your competitors. So you may have, somebody who's sponsored or on a different visa, but now sort of wants to work for your company. Again, if you haven't got a sponsor license, you're less likely to see their application. They will check the register of sponsor and then apply for it.
And how can you and JMW's corporate immigration department help businesses then who'd like to get a sponsor license?
Yeah, so I think it goes back to key thing of your requirements really. So the key thing was showing you're a genuine organisation. But what I sort of tend to do, and I work with the organisation, starting off process is really understanding their need, why they need that license, and then build that business case. And it's all about really then completing the application for them and advising of the obligations, the sponsor duties, and that support, and really making sure that we don't just provide the mandatory documents or complete the online application. It's making sure that the organisation really understands what their obligations are as a sponsor license holder.
Thank you very much for your insight. And if you'd like to contact Ikram and the corporate immigration team here at JMW Solicitors, you can email insideman@jmw.co.uk or call 0161 82 81 999. Please also subscribe to the JMW Inside Man YouTube channel. I'm Dominic Walker, JMW's Inside Man.